Welcome back to the Winner Circle University. Today we're going to be talking about abundance versus scarcity. So, abundance versus scarcity. What is abundance and what is scarcity? Abundance is basically you never lack anything. Never lack anything. Even if you're broke, you're rich. Even if you're rich, you're broke. It's like that don't make no sense. But basically, you never lack anything, man, because God is always on your side, and anything you need will always be provided. Like me, um, I don't really stress about anything no more because why would I stress when I could just pray about it and leave it alone? Why? Why would I stress when I could just pray about it and leave it alone? Now, everyone around me, not everyone around me, but people that were around me. So people that was around me, they had a scarcity mindset. So it was kind of rubbing off on. But me knowing who I was, I used the alchemy special and I basically transmuted the energy and turned it into what I wanted it to turn into, and I used it to my advantage. But without further ado, we're gonna get into it. So we'll be talking about what abundance is, what God says about it, and how you can break free from a scarcity mindset. Because why the fuck are y'all? Why are y'all in survival mode? Get the fuck away from my camera. It's a fly. Why y'all in survival mode, bro? Y'all shouldn't be in survival mode. You should be in striving mode. So let's get into it. What is abundance? Abundance is more than just having a lot of money. It's actually living with a mindset that there is more than enough for you and others. There's enough money in the world for me and you. So there's no need for us to be robbing each other, killing each other, or becoming enemies because I have more money than you. That doesn't make no sense. It's like there's really people out here who will hate a person because they have $999 and the other person has 1,000. It's not even that big of a deal. It's just that they have more than them. Like, why do you feel like you deserve what others have if you didn't work as hard as they do? And you're not even in the position to receive. It's like I want to get another car, but I only have a one car garage. Where the fuck am I gonna put the other one? What how? In order to receive more, you have to get out with the old and in with the new. Which means if you have a plate right now, you gotta finish eating the food that's on the plate before you can go get some more. Because if you just keep putting shit on the food on the plate that you already have, you're never gonna finish. Doesn't make no sense. So, it's a life full of peace, joy, provision, and opportunity. Because you never lack anything. So you have your cup runneth over. You can drink forever and forever and forever. Like, bro, man, it's crazy, bro. Crazy when you really think about it, how blessed we are, man. It's crazy when you really think about how blessed we are, dude. Like, in real life, we're blessed as fuck. We just don't know that. Like, we wake up, we're still able to talk, see, smell, taste, use all of our five senses, being able to talk to all of our loved ones, being able to do what we want to do, go where we want to go. You feel me? Like, we're blessed as fuck. We woke up with clothes on our back, a roof over our head. Like, there's people who woke up under a bridge this morning, bro. There's people who didn't even woke up. There's persons who go to sleep last night. Now they're blind. It's like you got to be grateful, man. That's the reason why I talked about it in one of my last videos. I think it was like episode 30 or somewhere down there. It's in the 20s and the 30s, I think. But basically, gratitude, bro. Gratitude will take you a long way, man, because the universe is always listening. So either you're going to be getting rewarded by talking good to yourself, or you're going to get rewarded by talking about shit that don't make no sense. As in, like, being overly negative for no reason. Like, hey, again, the world is yours. You can have whatever you want, and however you look at it is how it's going to show you. So, you know, do as you please, man. But abundance is trusting that everything you need is available to you at all times, no matter what. And you do not have to compete or strive for it because it's yours. It's already yours. In the Garden of Eden, God specifically said, you guys can eat from the trees ever so freely. Ever so freely. Do you know what ever so freely means? Ever so freely means it'll never run out. It'll never run out. And tell me why. Why in the world would we have so many trees and then God is gonna have gold all over the place? There's no shop to buy anything. So why do we need gold? Why do we need gold if we can't buy nothing? That don't make no sense. The gold is there to symbolize our abundance, to show you that anything we want is always ours and it's always gonna be there no matter what. So, what God says about abundance. The Bible is clear, and God is a God of abundance. God is the richest man on the world. So, in John 10, verses 10, I want y'all to listen closely. I mean, it's going to be on the screen, but listen closely. The thief cometh not. The thief cometh not. Which means the thief ain't going to come, aka Satan. He ain't going to come unless he can steal, he can kill, and he can destroy. Those three things only. If he ain't got nothing to steal from you, If he ain't got nothing to kill, well, or if he can't kill you, or if he can't destroy you, he's not gonna come. I mean, he's gonna always come to do those things, but it's not gonna work for him. But if you ain't got nothing, which means you're working on his side, he's not gonna be attacking you because you're on his team. Why would I attack my own team player? Doesn't make no sense. So if you feel like everything is going your life perfectly, and it's not, it just looks like that. That's because you're on the devil's team. Now, when things starts to go bad, or whatever the case may be, or shit starts to just come out of nowhere, well, I should actually say that the opposite way, but it works both ways because now that you're on God's team, the devil is going to be attacking you way more now. And even when you were on the devil's team, things just is going to be working, but it ain't going to be working as good as it could be when you're on God's side. So it's like either. It's the same thing, you know. But anyways, I this is God speaking now. I am. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Basically saying they're gonna have life no matter how much they take from you. You're infinite. You cannot take any amount from infinite because it don't matter how much you think, we're still gonna have infinite. So Philippians 4, verse 19. And my God will supply every need of yours according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. You know how it used to be Jesus Christ, now it's Christ Jesus? Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. I've been realizing that since last year. But Psalms 23, verses 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. God's design is that you never lack because he is your provider. And how are you going to lack when the person that created you is abundant as fuck? How does that make sense? That's like saying I'm your mom or I'm your dad and we're rich as shit, but you're living a poor ass life. Honestly, your mom and your dad is either trying to teach you something or they're just straight up dickheads. And either way, if I'm the richest man in the world, my kids are not going to be starving for nothing because I went through everything that they could have went through, but I went through everything just so they didn't have to. I sacrificed my life so they can have a life. That's what God did. God sacrificed himself so you can live. Because if God didn't do that, you wouldn't be living. So it's like people don't really be thinking, man, and it just, hey, not my monkey, not my circus, man. Anyways, he owns everything. He says that in Psalms 24, verses 1, right there. Yeah. So, and he loves to bless his children. Again, if you have rich parents and they're treating you like shit, either they're trying to teach you something, as in they want you to go through the same thing they went through so you can gain what they gain. Again, retarded, they can just teach you and limit the amount they give you. But hey, not everybody has common sense. Common sense is not really common. I realized that a long time ago. That shit was driving me crazy because I'm like, nigga, don't you have common sense? Bro, speaking about common sense, yesterday, um, speaking about common sense, yesterday we were going out, right? And I sent some Uber to go pick up some people. And it was cold as fuck because we're in Houston right now. Texas is cold right now, right? So I sent Uber to go pick up a couple people, and it was kind of ironic because grown adults, man, grown adults. I'm over here trying to take a shower. I'm like, hey, Uber's on its way. When it tells me the details, I'll let you know, right? So I'm like, boom, sent them the details. They're at Walmart, right? I'm like, all right, cool. Uber gonna be there in like 5. Why the fuck are they standing outside? Going, it's cold outside. What are y'all doing? So man's called me while I'm in the shower, asking me where's the Uber? It's cold outside. Are you fucking retarded? Are you retarded? Go inside where it's not freezing outside and just wait for the Uber. When the Uber's there, I'll let you know. You just walk out. Why are you outside and it's freezing? You called me to tell me that it's cold outside. Like, I don't know it's cold outside. Are you mad? Anyways, man, what is scarcity? Scarcity is the belief that there's never enough. Not enough money, not enough time, not enough resource, not enough opportunities, not enough nothing. You're always in lack. You're always going to lose something. You can't even spend $1 because you're going to be thinking, oh, I just spent that dollar. How am I going to get it back? Oh, that cost me so much time. I had to work hard for it. It don't matter, bro. Money is supposed to be spent. And the reason why money runs away from poor people is because they don't want to spend it. So they never have enough. But as rich people now, they're always spending money. Always. That's the reason why they always have enough. Either they're spending the money to make more money, they're spending money to invest, or the money's always working for it. It don't matter what the rich people spend money on. They're always getting the money back. And that's the good thing. So, scarcity leads to fear, anxiety, and competition. I'm sorry about the siren in the background. I'm not stopping unless it gets close over here. It's getting closer. I'll be back. All right, it's right there. It's leaving. Man, I'm telling you, bro, they should make me president, bro, or just make me governor or something. Give me some money, bro, so I can do something that will enhance the world, bro. I'm tired as a person in in civilization. What the fuck? As a person in civilization, bro, I feel like there should be a separate road for emergencies only. And if anybody drive on that road, they're getting a $5,000 fine, which means nobody in their right mind is going to do that. Whether you're retarded, you're smart, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're not going to do it no matter what. And nobody has clearance to that road but the helpers of the world, as in like soldiers, police, um, um, fucking firefighters, ambulances, anybody that helps the world, as in like actually helps the world, like I just named, like those type of people, like basically where our tax money is going. Those type of people, not teachers and shit like that. We don't give a fuck. Right? But as for things like that, I feel like they should have their own goddamn road, because every time when I'm driving, bro, in an ambulance, I gotta move out the way so they can go. Nigga, go build your own road. God damn it, I'm trying to go where I'm going, and now you slowing me down because, I mean, we understand, but it's like, come on, man, work smarter and not harder, bro. They be fucking up the traffic, bro. Like, scarcity calls you to hold on tight. Like, I'm talking about me right now in this cold, like, hugging my jacket. I wish I could, but I'm recording a video right now. Anyways, scarcity makes you hold on tight to what you have, afraid to lose it, instead of actually trusting God can multiply it. And again, that's the reason why poor people stay poor, because they don't like to spend money. They think everything's a scam. It's either not for them, or they just outright don't trust it. Like, rich people are rich. Well, I shouldn't even say rich. Successful people, well, rich people, successful people, what are you gonna call it? Rich people are rich because they took risk. No risk, no reward. And if they didn't take that one thing, they would have never knew it was a scam. You can't demand something is a scam without actually trying it out, right? Like, you can't keep judging the book by its cover and not actually fucking reading the book. You can't read the first and the last page and be like, I know what it's about. No, no, it don't work like that. Anyways, what does God says about scarcity? Scarcity is not from God, actually. Again, ever so freely, you can eat from all trees in the garden ever so freely, except for the tree of knowledge, or you guys will be dead, or something like that. I forgot what the scripture says. I'll put it right there. But it comes from fear and a lack of trust in His provision, meaning you don't see the vision that God has for you, or He already gave you the vision, but you don't trust it. So therefore, you try to do your own thing, which I talked about this already so many times. Stop trying to do God's job, bro. It doesn't work like that. You continuously trying to do God's job and not having enough time to do yours, which means nothing at all is getting done. What you need to do is get the fuck out of God's way. Let Him do His job, and you do yours. So that's how it works. You can't be trying to do His job and expecting your job to be done. It just doesn't work like that, man. You're trying to do two things at once, and if you're not good at multitasking, it doesn't work like that. So Matthew 6 verses 31 to 33 says, "Do not worry, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all things will be given to you as well." Which is basically saying, seek God's kingdom, and everything will be added onto you. And I mean, if you read the Bible, you get that. So I can't guess right now. I'm doing something. Anyways, so when we focus on lack, we forget that God is the source of all things, right? And if you focus, whatever you focus on is what you're gonna get. So whatever you think about, you bring about. Wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. So you can't be focusing on bullshit and expecting not to get bullshit. Like, hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Actually, you should hate the player, not the game, because it's not the game's fault; it's the player. Yeah, but He calls us to faith and not fear, as in, He tells you to have faith in Him and to not have fear, because when you fear, you really can't do nothing. You think about the negative all the time, and it's like you're basically putting your energy where it's not supposed to be. And doing that, nothing's gonna change. You can't continue to build a house with bricks. You know that's not gonna work. Continuously doing it and expecting the house is gonna be built. It's not gonna work. You gotta change the bricks in order for the house to be built. Basically, again, the definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. It's not how it works. So, last but not least, to wrap this up, the truth is, you were created for abundance. Scarcity is a lie. It's not a real thing. I mean, obviously, it's a real thing because you can see it, but it's only real because your mind believes in it, right? So whatever you believe up here is what you're going to see out there. And I'm tired of telling y'all that. Change your mind, change your life in that order. That's how it works. God has already provided everything you need. Your part is to believe and align with His promises. How should I say this? Whether or not you think it's possible, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't your job. Again, do your job and let Him do His. And if you're doing His job, He ain't going to do your job, which means nothing is getting done. So do what you got to do and let that man work. Okay? So, how to start shifting your mindset today? 3 simple steps. One, thank God for what He for what you have. Basically, the gratitude conundrum. You be gratitude, you be gratitude. You be grateful for everything, whether it's bad, good, ugly, perfect, whatever the case may be, just be grateful for everything, right? Number two, trust that He always provides. Because I don't really think people realize this, but if you really look in life sometimes and like certain things that you want or you're thinking about and then boom, it's just there. How do you think that happens? Yeah, exactly. The universe is always listening, man. Number three, open your heart to receive the abundance He has for you. So it's basically your heart holds the key to life to a certain extent, if that makes sense. Basically saying, even if you do change your mind, but you still have a dark heart, that can basically unreprogram your mind to what it was before you actually changed it. It's like I hate this person, right? And to my knowledge, I say that I forgave them, but my action doesn't show any of that. So it's like, it's not rocket science, bro. It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the love and support and everything I will do. Don't forget to click the link in the description to join the university. And with that being said, uh, that is the end of the video. Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. I was about to say it. The police out here, bro. But yeah, man. Remember, bro. You don't want to be living in scarcity. Abundance is everywhere. It's just how you look at it. So whatever it looks to you, is how it's gonna be. Remember, you think it, you believe it, you live to achieve it. The world is yours. Whatever you want, go get it. And with that being said, I'll see y'all boys on the flip side. Peace. It's cold out here. I think I'm gonna stay out here for a little bit longer though. The sunset's kind of beautiful. Look.